everybody, what's your favorite curse word?
Seven of them.
Ramshackle.
Really weak.
That's funny. His name has become a swear. Damn.
Yours can too if you commit crimes big enough.
Buddy, I know what I'm doing with my weekend.
Committing crimes enough so that you become a swear word?
Hopefully.
Nice.
With any luck. Ugh.
You too can become a swear word.
Yes, my wildest dream.
Get fucking Isaac.
Isaac?
That just means that you flubbed your words so much that the police pulled you over and something.
And shot you for being Isaac.
Damn, true.
So, in the last session, you all deprived the lovely nobleman Chadwick Sunday of all but the second of his most precious gems, in return for his cooperation on toppling the plans of Fabricio Cardinalis, head of the Dark Lanterns en route, an organization so secret it denies its own existence. Oh fuck, he's muted. He's stuff. I didn't even notice that.
Probably doing stream thingies.
Yeah, he is. I can hear him. I can hear him talking. I don't hear him talking.
You can. I'm sure you can scream and yell at him to get back on.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, in the last session, you deprived Chadwick Sunday of all but the second most precious gem. You have also, in return for its cooperation in toppling the plans of Fabricio Cardinalis, head of the Dark Lanterns, an organization so secret it denies its own existence. He pointed you in the direction of a master rune carver named Davien Fasse, who works for a specific jeweler who he pointed you in the direction for. Meanwhile, a very violent brothel goer still believes he is violently shitting himself and is taking psychic damage as long as Thel keeps up the concentration. Will Thel ever see the results of his actions? It remains to be seen.
Who knows? All I know is that man took 2d8 psychic damage every 6 seconds for a full minute.
Damn.
All right. So,
I forgot about that.
you now find yourselves at the jeweler, ready to question/interrogate Davien.
Interrogate.
The game is unpaused.
Whoa, we're gaming.
Oh, we'll get ready to get jeweled.
I am still loaded in.
Okay.
It will take you a second.
Okay, so
Continue.
So we're what are we? Is it the same night? Or is it?
It's the morning after.
The morning after.
Yeah, I know we were supposed to do something after, but then everything was taking forever to load. Is this what we were supposed to do?
Yeah, this is what you were supposed to do.
Okay.
So you are now at the jeweler, and you find yourselves outside the shop. Oh, looks like everybody's in here, including Nate and Danny.
Map
Best
isn't
me.
loading still.
Jesus Christ!
Really? Oh my goodness.
I'm at 33% loaded.
I'm at 97% loading.
You guys got a percentage loading?
Oh yeah, I am too. Damn.
Tom Cardos would never betray us.
No, he would never do such a thing.
Hmm.
He trusted us.
Here I go again.
He trusted us.
Oh, baby, right?
Here, Nate, I'm just gonna send you a.
I care what you're playing, baby,
I'm
playing
gonna send you a screenshot of what you can see right now.
Okay.
Or you can just check Stefan's stream.
You know, that is a genius idea, and I'll be doing that.
around. Or
Oh, yeah,
even
sure.
Isaac.
But
throwing
what
out
about
there.
Isaac's stream? No, no one cares about Isaac anymore since Stefan is streaming.
I was
Sure,
giving you a
sure.
shout out.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Isaac, how's your stream?
You know, it's there.
Sick.
It
It's
exists.
I
more
like
than
things
there.
better
It's where it's
there.
happening.
Love that for you.
I just wish that my parents were there for me when I needed them most.
Hmm.
Alright, so you arrive at the jeweler. The game is unpaused. You may feel free to do as you wish.
Okay.
Sammy's gonna walk away from everyone and disappear, obviously.
Okay. Bye, Sammy.
Real quick,
Bye.
is that man right inside supposed to be reminiscent of anybody in particular?
No, he just looks like a very well-groomed man.
It looks familiar. Strangely
Does he?
familiar.
Does he?
Yes.
Is that just like 40-year-old Timothy Chalamet?
With any luck.
Well,
know, it's
if
probably
doors
like
are unlocked.
small.
You can feel free to ask him yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. We walk directly in and immediately accost this man. Yeah, like, are you Sir Chalamet? No, Mr. Chalamet, is that you?
More like
No.
Chalamet.
Yeah. So let's stroll on in. Immediately, you know,
Wow.
give a curt nod to the individuals behind the counter and start
Who-
browsing.
You see a bunch of jewelry that is exorbitantly priced, only meant for the wealthiest, just below nobility in I was about to say Sharn, in Rote. The man says, welcome to Nine Hellsberg Jewelers. How can I help you today?
9 Hellsberg Jewelers. That's pretty
Yes.
good. I like that.
My brain sort of understands the reference. What is it?
Hellsberg Jewelers is an actual jewelry store.
Uh,
Or I think it's Hellsberg Diamonds.
Hellsberg Diamonds.
Yeah. Okay. That. Yeah.
Pretty
got it,
sure.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nine Hells, you fucking understand.
Welcome to the 9
Oh.
Hellsberg.
Welcome to Nine Hellsberg. How can I help you today?
Are any of you immediately speaking up?
No, you can speak up.
I have a question. Who took all the gems from last episode? Was it?
Slumbo has them.
It's me.
Yeah, Slembo is currently storing them.
Do I still have gems in my eyes? I sure hope not.
I assume you do. Oh yeah, I guess we could. I don't know. Did we establish whether we went back to the base camp at all in the meantime?
Well, here's the thing.
Yep.
Mhm.
It will be too soon to do a short rest or to do a long rest unless you want to try doing that again.
Hmm.
You can go back to the base, and I can undo the last 2 minutes of in-person gameplay, and do that if you want.
Well, I'm just.
No, I was just
curious,
going
why
to,
is this
uh,
place open at 3
before-
in the morning?
It's not.
Well, he
open
said
at
it was
3
the
in
next morning.
Oh.
It was the next morning.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys were, yeah. So
I
you
was just
guys
gonna
waited
ask-
probably 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, I was going to ask if it was safe to assume that we headed back, took like just a short rest, and then could have probably dropped off at least most of the full box of gems that I took off that man's counter,
Yeah, I
off
would
that
like-
man's
I
desk,
would like to take a
suspicious
short
just so that we're
rest.
not. Just so
All right,
we're
yeah,
not.
go ahead, everyone who
yeah.
wants to take a short rest.
Because that way we're not. That way I'm not just asking Slimbo to carry around a fucking box full of shit. In case
I mean,
somebody
I'm,
wants to
I'm
mug.
content.
Actually,
No, I understand,
think
but I
we
don't want
should-
you to get mugged on the street.
We should take
No,
some of
don't
those
regret it, don't
gems
worry.
and like sell them or something.
No, it's okay. The
Well, no,
guards
we're
will
not
hurt
gonna-
the people who are trying to mug you before they even can do it.
Oh, good point. But no, we're not gonna sell those off just yet. We can. I was gonna say, ideally, we leave it back there where it's hidden, and we take a couple handfuls, perhaps, since we're coming to essentially a jewelry store. So at the very least, we could be like, hello, I'd like to have a couple of these stones appraised, so we have a little bit of a reason, of a cover reason to be here, I guess.
The family jewels.
Yeah, exactly. Does that sound amicable? Or are we amicable to that? Is that the right word?
That
You're
works for
using-
me.
Amiable.
Amiable, thank
It's
you.
actually Sammyable.
Samuel. It's great.
I hate it.
I'm a big fan of it. All right. If that works, then I think that. Yeah.
No, dice.
Alrighty.
I think they're just rolling their hit die.
Was that me? Did I do that?
Yes.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah, max health. Let's go.
Nice. All right. So what did he say? What did this guy say? Was it the guy, or was it one of the people behind the shop? Was it shop owner, or was it one of the
Shop owner, it was
clerks?
shop owner.
Okay. He said, "Welcome in. What can we do for you,
How
or
can
do
I-
you need anything?
How can I help you?
How can I help you?" Well, hello and good morning. Well, we're going to do a little browsing, but also my associates and I were hoping that we might be able to get some assistance in this fine establishment with a little bit of appraisal, if that would be a possibility.
Appraisal? Do tell. What is it you have?
Yes, my good man. Well, recently, my company has come into possession of a couple of stones, and I would like to make sure that these items are, let's say, real. As we were unfortunately not able to secure the assistance of a notarized and authorized appraisal expert. Appraiser?
Appraiser.
Word would just be appraiser, right? Yeah.
In character, he says appraiser.
They didn't
Appraiser.
come with the
Another-
certificate
You
of
did this, don't you?
authenticity.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. We were unable to secure any certificates of authenticity at the time. We were not able to secure the services of an appraiser. So we would like to just make sure that that what we have is genuine.
Well, certainly I can assist you with that. One of the ladies behind the counters can help you.
Marvelous. Thank you so much. I think aside from that, we're mostly here to browse.
Well, feel free. We have our open swords and shields collection.
Ooh.
Keep your diplomacy open, and swords and shields will always find their way to assist you.
I would love to know more about that in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
So what's
Yes.
Slumbo doing?
I'm browsing the wares.
The wares. What kind of wares are you browsing?
You see canes, chokers, necklaces, pendants, rings,
You got a box combo?
anklets.
Joker. I barely know her.
Oh, that slaps me on the
all
knee.
sorts of wonderful pieces of jewelry, none of which have any notion to say that they're enchanted.
Okay.
What an odd thing to say.
Yeah,
I say that as DM.
interesting.
So looking
anybody else
over
have
like
anything?
a lot of this jewelry, we're not getting the sense that like there's some form of enchantments on any of them.
No, it's just a jewelry store as far as you can tell.
Ugh. Rude.
Alright, so which one of these ladies knew I need to step over to get this appraised by?
He said one of them, so pick one.
Hmm.
Pick the hot-looking one.
Everybody's got their own taste there, pal.
That's the joke.
And what if my UI wasn't lagging? Alright, it's over there.
And pick the one that looks like is more willing to get on her knees. Wait, what?
Yeah,
Hello, can I help you?
for Loki.
Yes, as you heard, we are looking to get these appraised. And they wave over to Brandon. Because he is the more diplomatic of us two.
Well, I can certainly take a look.
What? Sorry, what did you say?
Or apart.
Out of the two of us, you're the more diplomatic of us. And have a better chance of, actually getting these appraised as opposed to getting them thrown back in our face. Actually getting these appraised as opposed to getting them thrown back in our
Sure.
face.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely head over to Slumbo. Sure. Yeah. I definitely want to give a nod to Violet, Rania, and Kelbus.
And I'm not-
if they would like to see about potentially searching out for our individual, our person of interest.
I'm gonna check my character sheet real quick here because I feel like I might have some stats towards this kind of thing. But I'm not sure.
Please, yeah.
With all my crafts seed nonsense. But do go on, yeah. So I guess I just what's the process here? How to get these appraised?
Sing hello to the bard from a tavern's far.
Well,
Yeah,
I take
yeah.
a look at it, and then when we're done, I go into the back and get out a letter of authenticity and write it up for you.
Any charge for this? What are you guys getting out of it?
We charge 1/100th the cost of the gem.
Sounds pretty reasoned to me.
Okay.
And all right, she
So,
holds out her hand.
How are we? Hold on. How are you referred to this place again?
Nine
jeweler?
Goldsberg.
Yes, the jeweler.
Yeah. Actually, just to check, Slumbo, how liquid are your assets right now?
It depends if you had Taco Bell or not.
I was trying to find a way to spin it towards that guy you cursed. Let's look with whoever he has.
That's not. It's my own fault. It's really my own fault.
The silence
For-
after you said that was just me trying to think of something funny, and that was,
Incredible.
honestly,
I did.
top tier.
I did not mean to say liquid and ass in the same sentence.
Are you sure about
Honestly, that's
Yes.
all I heard.
Liquid. Okay.
When I wake up in the middle of the night with a dry throat.
Most of my assets, I would assume, are tied up in my tools, considering I was, what's the word? Engaged for this adventure.
Okay, that's understandable. All right. Well, let's. I think it's worth the. It's worth the check here. Yeah. And Thel will produce 5 of the gemstones.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention that's a good idea to not just hand over all of them, because a reasonable handful should be decent to provide to prove their authenticity, unless somebody mixed glass in or some such.
Exactly.
Right, she keeps
Oh,
and she starts
5
looking at them.
items.
She goes over each one for about 5 minutes each, so you have 25 minutes while she's investigating these.
Oh man. Okay.
Do they have any little sorts of? I mean, it's a jeweler. I know that's got jewelry, but decorative dealies with inset gemstones. I'm not really sure how to describe this. Like how you go to a Renaissance festival and people would have like little tiny glass bone creatures, like that, but with gems.
So like a decorative thing and not necessarily a wearable thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have some of those.
cool. I investigate those at the time.
Lowest price is 400 gold.
God damn.
It's expensive jewelry. Anybody else want to try anything?
I think Sammy's gonna try and find some like a collar for Casperella.
I think the word's encrusted. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like a little gem encrusted badger or something.
So yeah, you find a collar for Casperella. There's no way to tell if it's big enough for her. That one costs around the ballpark 400 gold. Sorry, not 400, 40 gold.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind, Casperella. We're not that rich.
The indulgences of this world are beneath me, but I appreciate the gesture nonetheless.
Yeah, we'll get you a bagel later, don't worry. We'll find you some food.
Woof.
Elvis will slowly look over to Casparella and like, what?
Lady Rania takes peers through one of the display cases and points to a moonstone. She says, "Huh, look at that, Violet. Isn't that wonderful? Could you just imagine me wearing this?"
Why, yes, I can.
Elvis is immediately going to point at the moonstone necklace and say, "How much for this?"
150 gold. She can become a Clefable.
It's a
Is
moonstone.
it possible that we can negotiate price for it? You know, possibly 85 gold?
Are you shitting me right now?
No, that sounds disgusting. I
resisting
would never
the
shit you out.
I feel insulted that you would haggle for such a low price.
Well, I will argue that's actually a pretty good price. I would like to roll for persuasion.
Please roll me persuasion.
This is gonna be horrible. Normal roll. Please get that one. Oh, it's a 15.
Which clerk are you talking to? The shop owner?
I'm talking.
Yeah,
to
the shop owner. This clerk is too busy. Appraising the gems, and Lady Rania was looking in here.
Mhm.
So the shop owner.
Is there is there a particular thing that you're like pointing at, like visually with your finger?
Yes,
Let's-
I'm pointing
let's-
at the moonstone necklace.
Yeah.
If I notice that, can I can I quickly just turn around and just quietly cast prestidigitation to put like a small mark or scratch on the piece that he's pointing at?
God.
Hey, real
Yeah.
quick, which channel do I post just like relevant images to?
Character info stuff.
Cool.
It's just perfectly fine.
Keep going.
So, what we're is I don't understand why you would go for almost half the price. That is so insulting. In fact, I have half a mind to just kick you out of my establishment right now.
Well, I will argue that there's a small scratch on it. So.
I'm sorry.
are-
What did you say?
Well, yes. Look at it. There's a small scratch on it. So that's why I haggle for the price of 85.
He's going to bend over and he's going to look at it, and he pops out a key, pops open the display case, takes it out and takes a look at it, and says, "Oh my lords!" And he's gonna take it.
Oh God.
She's about 3 stones through, so you have about 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Is the key still open here?
The case is closed and locked. You managed to lock it.
Damn it.
I want to make sure I'm making small talk with the clerk as well, like asking her, like, so what kind of things do you look for during the appraisal process?
We look for the
let's see if I can
ratio
remember.
of shine in between each facet and each and the facet surrounding it. Depending on the type of crystal, we can appraise what crystal is, and then we can go ahead and define the contour. We can give a general price.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Plus, we check for scratches, etc., etc. I mean,
Do a good job with that one.
she's gonna sharply inhale through her mouth at the sound of that and continue looking it up. Continue looking at it.
So what types of crystals are these three so far? I'm not too familiar with minerals myself.
This one seems to be an aquamarine. This one seems to be this one seems to be an aquamarine. This one seems to be a topaz, and this one seems to be another topaz. Looks like you also have an emerald and a pearl, apparently.
Oh.
Which I would have to test the pearl by using a special scratching stick on it. That won't scratch the pearl if it's real.
Okay. Well, I guess that'll be a quick way to tell.
Real quick, before the shop owner talks, I would like to telepathically speak to Violet.
Alright, what do you say?
I say, so, were you actually planning on buying that moonstone for your companion?
Ha! I ain't got that kind of money, sugar. You
Well,
saved
I'm-
my ass.
Well, I will be more than willing to buy it for you.
Oh, why? Thank you. Is that? Am I to assume this is a gift, or is there any thing desired in return?
It is simply just a gift, a token of my gratitude for being such a great mother to Sam.
All right, I'll hold you to that.
It'd be very funny if he didn't say just at me. Happy Mother's Day.
Alright, that's all the dialogue.
So he comes back out, and he says, "Well, I'm so terribly sorry for this. Yes, it does look like it was scratched, so I can go ahead and drop the price to 85."
Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. And so 85 is the agreed amount. So he's gonna look in his little coin purse. And I just want to double check that is the amount that I do have.
You have 82.
Shut up. I just realized that.
I want to pass Kelbus 3 gold coins.
Oh, you're a fucking saint.
Brandon,
What?
subtract 3 gold from your coin pouch, and
I have done
Kelbus,
so.
Kelbus, go ahead and get rid of all the gold in your pouch. You have 51 silver.
Hey, 51 silver is all I need, baby.
There you go, champ.
And he
Yep.
goes ahead and gives you he goes ahead and hands it over. He says, "Would you like a receipt?"
Yes, I would like a bill of sale. And if possible, can you go ahead and wrap this up in a box?
Make sure you get
Certainly.
the get the certificate of authenticity.
That is what the bill of sale will
Hands
also
it
be
to
for.
this. Says, "Patrice, would you
Oh,
please?"
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yes, sir.
It'll-
She's gonna
it'll
go
be
ahead and
easy,
start
Sammy.
doing stuff.
Good old Patrice.
Now, was there anything else I could help you with after the appraisal was done?
You know, if it turns out that these are, in fact, the genuine... What's that phrase?
Article?
The real McCoy?
Yes, the genuine article. Thank you. I appreciate that. As long as these are the genuine article, I would love to see about potentially having a couple of these items, carved. I heard that there was also a particularly skilled artisan who works at this shop. Do you know if they'd happen to be in today?
Oh, Davienne?
I think that was the name.
I'm afraid she can't see you. She's quite busy filling out orders and can't be interrupted.
I see. That is too bad. I was hoping to get a lot of work done.
How much work?
Oh, I mean, well, if this handful of gems proves to be the
real
valued,
article? Says
yes.
the lady behind the desk.
Yes,
Yes,
the
it looks like these
genuine
are all real, all genuine, all in immaculate condition, I must say.
Well, that's wonderful because, provided that that's the case, which it seems to be, my plan was to bring in quite a bit more. This is, of course, only a small fraction of what our company received in our recent contract. And if the opportunity was here, I was planning on, giving all that work to your establishment. But if that's not the case, and if that's simply not tenable, then we'll just have to find a different artisan. My apologies.
Roll persuasion.
love
Guidance.
Ooh. I shall roll.
Roll with guidance.
Oh, what does guidance do?
you know, I think we can work something out. Why don't you all just follow me? Just follow me.
Well, certainly so.
Patrice, Lorraine, please keep an eye on the front door.
Has Lorraine already handed back the
Yes, she has.
the gems that she's raised? Okay. Place them in a small pouch, and follow me, and I'll give Slimbo a little wink. Where did Jake go? I'm just dragging him with me.
He was in here. He said he felt like shit. He was shit posting for a second, and then he just dropped.
Oh boy.
There's a guard in here.
I do want to mention real quick that me spinning around is not indicative of me spinning around. This is just me pressing buttons because I want to press buttons.
Completely
Nope.
understandable.
Honestly, Slumbo is spinning around like a lemon.
It's,
Completely
well, you know, it's
understandable.
very curious fellow, that Devian. She transferred here about 2 years
Are
ago.
you-
Then last year,
You mean a lemon spin?
Boy, it's like
then just
some
last
sort
week
of,
she showed
some
up
sort
here
of
with a
citrus
guard
party.
telling us she's under the protection of the shields. Now we have one of these new, for any points of the guard. Now we have one of these newfangled Warfar guards stationed in the shop at all times. She's the best gem cutter in the business, though. Our gems will outshine all the others. And he goes ahead and he unlocks the door and he says, "What is it?" And he says, "Davienne, we have some people here to see you." And I'm going to go ahead and post a picture of her.
Wonderful.
Oh, for initiative, no.
All right, my token
God.
is now on top of Leofrich. Just assume that Thel is just sitting on his shoulder the entire time.
So you see a Earth Genasi woman with an androgynous face hovering over a desk with a metal glove on her hand that is emitting lasers out of it, carving a gem.
Nice. Very good mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
How'd you make that, anyways? Is that still Hero Forge?
That is still Hero Forge. I kit bash.
Fancy.
I kit bash the gem in her hand and the lasers.
Very fancy. Real quick about the UI. I'm not sure if this is a bug or me being stupid, but this mustachioed man in the corner is also overlapping with the Warforge, and when I tweak back and forth between this doorway, it changes between the portraits.
Is it really?
Yep.
That's funny.
That's so funny.
It's probably just a small visual bug. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
cool.
nothing.
Just making sure.
So she's like, Devin's like, this better be important. I nearly split this emerald in half, and it's going to take another 20 minutes to hide the additional cleavage.
What about cleavage?
It's how gems break, you simpleton. What do you want?
I beg your pardon.
Listen, I'm a very busy woman trying to get these gems cut for this order for this very special aristocrat that's attending a masquerade tomorrow, and I can't. What do you want?
I look over at Thel.
Masquerade.
We have
Did
authenticity.
Did
Oh Lord, why is there a child in here?
Oh.
pardon us,
Actually,
man.
are you
That's,
disguised? Actually, you're not. You're still disguised. Never mind. It's like, what do you
Oh, yeah.
want?
Are we in the same disguises as we were last night? I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did the shop owner come in here and like introduce anything first, or did he just sort of open the door and usher us into the office of
So
this
they just
working
opened the door and
individual?
ushered you in.
What a, what a, you know what? Just like a manager, actually.
Yes, that's what makes this a very realistic fantasy
Just
setting with lasers and gems.
sending a customer just into your workspace with no fucking preamble. I'm just going, hey, deal with this fucking
Perhaps
room.
take it. Hi, team. Please investigate.
Hi, we have this money.
don't you-
Please make
That's-
them do better.
That's too real, Ben.
It's real
Oh.
because I fucking deal with that shit.
I know you do, and I fucking do too.
Anyway,
Ben's escapism is just
Fuck.
making us deal with his shit.
yes, it's not It's not escapism. It's foistingism.
What is it? The Misery Loves Company?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God! And apparently, so does middle management.
But do they
Okay.
love the company?
Which
Yeah.
company? Which company?
Yeah, we have the authenticity. Help us.
Oh
Person.
yes.
I want to have gems.
No. My apologies. Your manager.
Just the worker.
No, I understand. The owner of the establishment sort of just ushered us in here without any preamble. I understand how irritating that can be, especially
Yeah,
while you're in the
Davis
middle of
tends to
work.
do that. He's not the brightest gem in the socket. Is
That's
there
a
anything
good
I can
one.
help you with?
I think what
yes,
you were looking
if,
for is the smoothest gem in the bunch.
That's a good one.
Yeah, smooth
Okay.
gems are my favorite.
So
I like that one.
how can I help you?
We were hoping if you might have the if you have the bandwidth. No, bandwidth is not a word they would use. If you
So you really are thinking in a corporate setting.
I'm gonna kill myself! No, I'm gonna jump! No.
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
what
jump
are
out of this
First
first
floor
floor
window.
window.
Q2
Okay.
reports
Yeah.
looking like?
I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if you
you're-
have the barrel space for this.
The barrel space.
Well, I mean, considering that
Oh
you guys
my
went to
God.
an entire cabin inside of a barrel, I'd say you have a lot of barrel space.
That's true. There's a lot of barrel space that we're aware of. If the time permits, I understand that you're in the middle of a busy order right now, but we were hoping to get a potential quote from you if you have the time on a larger order, most likely. Several dozen, maybe on the order of. Would it be fair to ballpark at least 200 gems were in that box?
Sure, why not?
The box seemed like it took up about a 5 foot by 5 foot square.
Oh, I was thinking like cigar box sized.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
cigar
so
box, but they were small gems, so it's fine.
That would make sense. Let's say ballpark around 200 potential gems. We just had 5 of them
She lets out a big sigh.
authenticated. Now I understand that's quite the workload, but if you've got a moment, there's something else we'd like to discuss with you as well, Miss. What was the name? Davian.
Faucet. Facet.
Here, let me type in her full name.
Miss Fawcett.
Or you can just hover over her.
Oh, it is Facet, like gems.
It's pronounced facet.
Oh, thank you so much for that correction. I hadn't heard it spoken before. I had only seen it on paper.
Yes, well, many people tend to get that wrong, especially considering my line of work. So, can you just please hand it to me?
What? What?
The gems that you want appraised.
Oh, that's me asking you. But yeah. Well, we've already had these ones appraised, but I was wondering if there was any what sort of work you might be able to do in terms of cutting them, and I'll hand over the handful of gems that were just appraised. We have at least 100 more like them that we've just come into, specifically through a deal with one. Oh my God, what was his name now too?
Chadwick Sunday.
With Mr. Sunday.
Her eyes widen at the sound of that.
You're familiar.
Sunday sent you? What do you want from me?
We'll,
He's finally come to kill me, hasn't he?
We'll gently close that door,
I'm
That's
gonna.
not helping our case.
and then we'll say, no,
Oh,
as a
explain
matter. And then we'll say, no, as a matter of fact. We've made a deal with him. You could say that he's. You could see. You could say that he's here to kill you, and then Sunday pops out of a bag of holding. No, you could say that he didn't quite have the upper hand in our negotiations. But we're very interested in alleviating his situation, and potentially alleviating your situation too, which I assume is one that you're eager to get out of. Dealing with a certain Fabricio.
I don't know who that is.
Ah. Okay. If that's
Listen,
the truth.
I just transferred here from the government's Warforged factory because I hated making weapons and wanted to make something else. It didn't stop them from finding me when words of my skills as a gem cutter came out. Lord Sunday volunteered me to etch millions of runes into some hardy crystals he got. When I asked why the hell a brothel owner wanted magic gems, he had one of his goons hold a shiv to my throat. So I hunkered down and got going. About 3 months ago, he asked me to make a matching pair of tiny gems with the most radical amount of runes he had. They're meant to communicate one-to-one with each other and channel massive amounts of energy out of this golden bone he gave me to reference.
A bone, you say?
Yes.
I see. I believe it's those 2 gems that she just mentioned that are the ones that we're particularly interested in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Those 2 gems are in fact the ones that we're very interested in. Are you familiar with what's the project that's going on with all the Warforged?
All I know is that it's supposed to allow the Warforged to communicate. Sorry.
You're good.
Communicate to each other at an instantaneous level and be able to see what every single other one can see. Unfortunately, it's not possible to do that across the entire continent across the entire country of Braylon. So we have to funnel all of them in between 2 choke points that are put into the 2 guard captains. I believe the one here is named E2 Communications. The other one is named Arduous Buckley.
Arduous Buckley. Hey, You guys want to take the conversation for a second? I have to step away for 1 minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen.
So, listen, I don't know what you want from me anymore. I did what I wanted to do, and I was expecting to have my throat slit at any moment by that guard around the corner. For finally getting this done, because for all I know, this was supposed to be some top secret project. Anyone?
I am still trying to ease into the whole game, so I'm sorry for not doing too much of the roleplay aspect.
I think the top secret project is still on. We just want to add a little bit more, I don't think complications is the word. We just have a little bit of, we want to make adjustments to the plan. And they're very much okay with any adjustments that we make because they like us, probably.
As much as I would like to help you, I can't make any adjustments to the gems unless I have the golden bone as reference, and I don't have it anymore, because as soon as I was done, Chadwick took it back and sent me under a constant supervision. So it's a miracle you managed to even managed to get in here without the guard coming in to accompany you.
We have some golden bones, don't we? Or do we just have regular bones?
I believe we have the golden vertebrae. I think Bell has them.
I think that I don't know what these golden bones are, so can somebody please...
Oh, I thought you knew, Danny. I thought you read the synopsis.
I did, but I must have forgotten. There's a lot in there.
When Aurelius was murdered, when Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, died 1,000 years ago in his own palace, he basically disintegrated and his bones came out. Oh, hey, Thomas.
Hi, everyone.
Fuck
buddy.
you, magician!
Oh,
And when he died, his bones fell to the floor, and then they were split up among the heroes and Aurelius's former best friend, who took the skull. Nate's character, Large, took the entire spine, divvied it up among some of the other people, and then hid several of them throughout the world because they were impossible to destroy.
Okay.
Yep.
And this terrorist group, the Golden Path, which is very powerful and very secretive and has been eluding the current Zansurian government for decades, is trying to collect all the bones again, and they don't know why, but everyone's assuming that the head of it, Razulo Ranakue, the prophet, is attempting to bring him back somehow.
Got it. Okay.
And for some reason, this Fabricio guy is using the bone to try to initiate is trying to use the power of this bone to facilitate a police state. However, only you guys know that. Davienne doesn't know. All she knows is that she was instructed to carve out these specific runes to channel massive amounts of energy from this bone.
Yep. Can't let the government have it. Can't let the terrorists have it. We're kind of screwed, but we push on nonetheless. Any case. Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that golden bone pot, as, well, we kinda own his bitch ass right now, so...
Who's?
Chadwick.
Oh, right. I thought you meant the bones. Right.
Oh,
yeah, no worry. I mean, listen.
We don't
I'd
have
like
the
to help-
tailbone yet, no, or the pelvis, so we don't literally own that ass yet.
Well,
Boo.
listen, unless I have the bone, or if you can give. And as far as I know, one of the gems was taken back by Chadwick, and both of them were taken by Chadwick, and he had one shipped over to Arduous Buckley and Sharn. So, I mean, unless you can somehow get me those back, or get me the bone that Chadwick gave me.
Oh wait, you said you had one shipped to Arduous Buckley?
Yeah, he said he was going to do that.
Svel produces the box.
What is this?
Svel opens the box.
There is a green gem inside of it that is sparkling immaculately. That looks
They'll
like it is
gently-
supposed to be inset in something.
Svel gently holds up the gem.
You have the original? And Chadwick said it's okay to change it.
More like Chadwick's opinion don't matter to us right now.
Correct.
Davia narrows her eyes.
In fact, you can freely tell us what your actual opinion of Chadwick is. I promise you. We don't really have any respect for him
Chadwick is a sleaze and a
ourselves.
lout, and he is disrespectful to the odds.
And he gets pegged by a Warforged.
That's good to know. I'll make sure to use that insult against him before he takes my head.
When they say that, Sammy is gonna write down a quick note and just say, this is your certificate of authenticity because we're glad that you told us what you actually thought. Thank you.
Thank you for validating my existence. Who
Don't
is
worry.
this old man?
What was your fake name, Sammy?
Fuck, I can't remember.
It's like
Also,
grandma,
hi, Thomas.
but like
Oh, it was-
Grandpa.
It did have something to do with Grandpa.
Was it like Groma or something?
We typed it in
Like,
chat
as opposed to-
earlier.
Like, oh man, where was it? It's got to be up there. I mean, there wasn't too much in the chat. Wow, Sunday best, smelly one.
Well, listen, I can make changes. Like, what exactly do you want done with it?
Let's see. Hey, team, what do we think about just laying out the cards? It seems like Miss Fasse is someone who probably shares our probably aligns with our mission statement.
Can I do insight check?
Oh yeah, let's do that. You get a good vibe,
Ian?
right?
Insight check?
Insight check. Sure, you guys can do an insight check.
Yar.
Do it. Rolling that one.
Listen, shut the fuck
Welcome
up.
back.
There we
Oh
go.
my God,
Look
nice
at me.
roll.
Finally, 25. Rolling well.
Nice job.
Need to cut in for like 2 minutes. Can I borrow Ben and Brandon in the sideline chat?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
1 second.
They're running their own campaign. Kill them.
Should I also follow them?
Sounds pretty serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hi, guys.
Hi,
Hi, buddy.
magician.
Magician.
Hi. I miss you all.
We missed you too.
Miss you too.
Sure you do. You lying sack of shit.
Hey.
Did someone run out of eyeliner again?
Yes.
Actually,
Senor.
I did. My eyeliner broke, and now I have to go buy a new one.
My guy. How did it break?
Here, I'll DoorDash you some.
So I bought like really cheap eyeliner from like the fucking
there you go.
Walmart. So it breaks a lot when I try and use it.
You need to buy, just not expensive, but just like a tier higher than cheap.
Like, go to the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
That's worse.
I'm just kidding. Alright, but I have to go now because I have to drive the girlfriend. But I will see you guys when I see you. I'll see
We
you
miss
guys
you.
later.
Bye.
I miss you too. Bye.
Also, I do have this terrible dilemma where I DoorDashed food, but I accidentally set it up for pickup, so I have to go skate to the store real quick.
Oh boy.
I'll be back in maybe like 10 minutes, hopefully.
Okay.
I'll be listening.
He got something come up, so he had to drop. But he'll be in.
Hi.
He'll be in a minute. Anyway. So yeah. So
So we start stabbing.
Oh
No.
man, what I missed! I can't believe you guys started without me.
So anyway, I cast fireball. I'm just kidding.
In this room, everyone's
I
in
didn't
the
ask how
room.
big the room was. I say I catch
I
on.
guess fireball. Oh. Man.
But during this time, Kelvis is gonna speak to Thel telepathically and say, "Do you think I should show Miss Facet here the black gem that we've been trying to study for quite some time?"
Ooh, can I respond? Finally as well. Oh, I'm gonna say yes. You know what? I think we should, but I think it should wait until I think we should save it for the end. We should work out this topic first, and then we should absolutely see what she makes of it. I agree.
Kelvis will acknowledge by taking his staff and kind of tapping against the table, just
Cool.
knock knock.
So, what do you think? Just to say, grandma, because it wasn't grandma. What do you think? What do you think, wise one?
Isaac. Oh wait, did Isaac leave?
Did Isaac leave? Shit.
Oh no, somebody dropped. And then
Somebody that I don't know whose voice it was said that
was
they
it-
need to go skate down to grab something they door dashed.
Yes, that.
Oh, that would be
I.
Sammy.
That he was
Okay,
gonna-
cool. Because I don't know people's voices yet.
That's fine. Yes. So,
Hello, I'm back.
welcome back.
Thank you.
So is Limbo just gonna stand there, or is he gonna start spinning?
I could. Would
I'll
you
spin
like
for
me
you.
to spin
Oh, no, I'm
around?
spinning Devian. Never mind.
Oh. Spinning like a goddamn lemon.
Yeah. Anyway, so, do you guys show her the Void Stone, or do you just immediately let her know that you are planning to overthrow the Dark Lanterns?
I don't think we should open too strong. I don't know who's who.
I mean,
it's a-
what's stronger? We have a gem that can transcend all space and could be apocalyptic in the wrong hands, or
You don't know
we're
that.
trying to- That's true.
You
Hi,
don't,
we just have this
know-
crystal
you
that
don't
has
know what
no
you don't
effect.
know. You don't know what the fuck this thing is, except that the Golden Path wants it. Razalo called it a Void Stone. It stopped him from being a god in a demiplane, and that there's some masked person who really wants you to get rid of it.
Fuck.
Okay, that
So
still
it's
tells us
fine.
that's more dangerous than the secret police.
You're right. Let's just open soft and tell her we're overthrowing the government.
Exactly.
let's go.
I mean,
Let's
they
go with
can't stop it. They don't know
the.
what's happening.
Let's go with the softball.
So what you're saying is that if Kelbus really, really wanted to, he could become the next god of magic, right?
But would
Let's
he sleep
just
with
say-
Gale?
Let's just say you could become splotchy.
A Gale Splotchy. Got it.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gotchi.
If he were played by Thomas, it'd be Tamagotchi.
Oh no, it was Thomas who left. Thomas was in here and then he left.
Oh, it was. You're right.
All right. Anyway, so
Yeah, let's just lay that out. Let's tell her about the let's tell her about what the Warforged are actually doing and why it's a bad thing and why she should help us.
Before we do,
What do you think?
wouldn't we put a tin foil on top of her head since all thoughts are kind of molested by the
yes,
That's true.
you don't know how they detect your thoughts, except that they do. You don't know if they have to be within earshot, depending on how loud you think, I guess, or if they have to be within line of sight, or if you just have to be in the area.
I was told by a certain someone that we needed to wear these goddamn tin foil on our heads, which we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
So it would probably be a good idea to put one on her.
Mm-hmm. So we'd really like to share some sensitive information, but Galbus.
Kelbus will telepathically talk to Slimbo, saying, "Can you put the tinfoil on our companion here?"
I still haven't thought of a funny way to do it, but yes.
Go
It
ahead,
cuts a very
Slimbo.
thin slice
give
of
it to
metal.
you.
Right on the spot. Think of a funny way how to do it. Improv.
I mean, you guys have all seen Edited at Nitty, right?
Yeah.
You guys have all seen at least some part of Naruto.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Naruto hand thing combined with the Ed, Ed Neri sumo noise. I just like tinfoil hat.
That's really good.
Oh, you're referencing it's that one sound effect, right?
It's that one sound effect.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's good. Yeah, do that.
Oh my god, I'm sure we can fucking find a soundbite of that. Wow, we should make that a fucking server
Please.
soundboard.
Can we please put that as a soundboard?
All right, give me a second. I'll find it for you.
I
Ooh,
love
found
that
a list.
so much.
Anyway, so you do
But
that.
yeah, sumo noise thing.
No, she's okay.
Hat.
She's wearing a tinfoil hat. So now what do? He's like, okay, what's? I don't know what this is for, but go ahead and tell me.
Okay, now we prison shank her. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I was leaving
Apart
up
from
to,
prison shanking her, what do?
leaving up to Phil to explain now.
You can either explain above table, or you can either say that you just explain above table, or you can actually act it out. Up to you.
Okay,
Let's just
Kelbeth, with the help of Phil, start explaining everything.
She's gonna take off her her magnification monocle, and just go. I knew I was in over my head when I was building these things, but lordies! Oh my goodness! You have my full support. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm gonna have to wear this thing for a while, but I'm not even gonna question it at this point. I will do whatever you want me to do. Just say the word, and I'm gonna do it.
If possible, we would advise you to obtain a new headwear to be able to put over on top of the protective foil headwear, just so it doesn't arouse any suspicions.
That's a fair point. I mean, I already kind of glisten like a gem, so her hair is kind of like her hair looks like the inside of like one of those fuzzy geodes. So
Geopet?
no geodes.
No, Geopet.
I know what you mean.
I know.
It's
My
a
dear,
pillow
let me
hat.
just say that you just shine bright like a diamond, okay?
Thank you. Anyway, it's like so. I'm assuming you want me to destroy this gem. I can do it in a way that's undetectable. All it takes is a altered rune here and there, and he will never know.
That would be perfect.
I put the sound in.
You did? Is that it?
The last part is what it is.
That's beautiful.
I'll take it.
I love it. Thank you for finding it so quickly too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's like, well, as loath as I am to ruin months of hard work, if it'll get Chadwick off my back, then fine. But unfortunately, changing this alone won't work.
Mhm.
There was a device I had to create in the laboratory that acts as the power source that it is channeling. I don't know where it is. I was never told. However, when you do it, you'll be exposed to massive amounts of raw arcane power that will peel the skin from your bones. So try to get some sort of warforged under your control to do it.
Here we will part.
You know, I think that could be pretty easily arranged, considering the deal we already have with Sunday.
Which, by the way, they have amazing peach sundaes.
They do. That
Yeah,
smells
I know,
really
I've-
good.
Been a patron to his establishment against my will. Food was good. Entertainment, not so much. Not my style, not my taste.
It's absolutely
All right.
orgasmic.
Too much
Could you-
information. She goes ahead and takes the gem, and she just quickly lasers in it for like maybe 5 seconds. She says, "Here you go. Once you recalibrate, the machine will be rendered useless and undetectable by this Fabricio fellow."
Wonderful. What does the machine look like?
It's a very, very, very large glass tube with electric diodes in it. I don't expect you to know what it means. She hands you a diagram, and effectively, what it looks like is a cathode ray tube.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah. But now imagine this, but over 10 feet long.
Ooh. All right.
Oh.
And then at
Oh,
the center of it, she has an arrow that points to it and says, "Bone."
Shouldn't be hard to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
Well, if there's anything else, I can either appraise those gems for you, or you can just let me get back to my work and hope that Chadwick doesn't renege on the deal and cut my throat.
Oh, they've already been appraised. Thank you.
There's
Okay,
one thing
well-
I'd like to be appraised.
Mhm.
And then he's gonna.
Oh,
reach
that's
in-
right.
He's first gonna put on a glove. He's gonna reach into his pouch and he's gonna pull out the void crystal and he's gonna hold it in front of Fawcett.
What is
So what-
this?
This is a crystal that I'm not entirely familiar what it is. If you have a cloth, please don't touch it directly.
She grabs it with her gauntleted hand and holds it up. And she narrows her eyes, and her little monocle device thing zooms in really far. You can tell she's really looking at it. She's like, "This is not a crystal.
What is it?
I don't know, but there's no facets in it. I'm seeing what looks like the astral sea inside of it. Genuinely, though, I have no idea what this is, but I can't be of any service to you because this is not something that I could attempt to do any work on because there's no place to even start on it. So I'm terribly sorry," and she hands it back to you.
Elvis will carefully take it back and wrap it back up in a cloth and put it in his pouch. He
Other
keeps
than
it
that,
all.
was there? Other than, other than that, is there anything else I could help you with?
Gonna look at the party, see if there's anything else that anyone wants to pipe up with.
That's all I can think of for now. I guess if the shop owner asks, just let him know that we placed a large order for
Little
for-
lizards.
for cutting work, and that we'll be by again to speak with you directly, to drop off any specimens. I guess in the meantime, maybe you can hold on. You know what? In the meantime, why don't you hold on to these five stones? Seems like they were authentic. So if you need the money for,
Oh, they were.
anything-
They were. I've appraised them before. I've seen these I've seen these in Sunday's room.
Oh, perfect. Well, then, if you need any funds to keep yourself safe in the meantime, why don't you hold on to these, and we'll be in touch.
Appreciate it. What was her name
Mhm.
again?
We're still in
Oh.
disguise, aren't we?
Yes.
You can choose to not be in disguise. You can choose to still be in disguise. It's entirely up to you.
I
That's
still
true.
got my helmet on.
Yeah. Well, I go by Dell.
Thank you, Dad. Now, to avoid arousing suspicion with the guards, she's just going to step over here. Now, get out of here.
Marvelous.
Ah, sugar.
What about my
Flutter
necklace?
on- I'm gonna flutter on out that door. Oh, that's right. You need to go get back. You need to get your box. Oh, and make sure you keep the foil on whenever you can. Woo-hoo.
Step
Flutter,
back.
flutter.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just move on to the next part. So at this point, you guys have a choice. You can either go back to Sunday, or you can choose to go back to the cabin. Or you can just choose to say what happens with Sunday. At this point, I'm not super partial to either one.
Columbus will very much love to go back to Sunday to obtain another Sunday.
I would also like to run the idea by the party of going back to Sunday, bringing another handful or two of the of gems with us, and attempting to get the Warforged from him. I forget what
Dorothy?
her name was. Yes, Dorothy. Attempting to acquire Dorothy.
Big O girl.
Yes.
I support that idea and the plan.
Since we
All
were
right.
just told that a Warforged would be helpful, it would be great to have someone like that tagging around with
second.
us, especially since she's also not presumably one of the now
Can you guys hear me?
psychic guards.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're coming through okay.
I'm filling up my water. I'm not going to bother transitioning scenes because that'll just fuck things up. What I will do though is I will just go ahead and role play this out so that you guys end up getting another audience with Sunday pretty quickly as soon as you go back to the brothel.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So go ahead and start role playing. Kelbus, you got the Moonstone pendant back.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
I would like to cast find magic item on it, see if they implanted any type of magical tracker.
No, as far as you can tell, this is just a very mundane, very expensive, probably overpriced Moonstone pendant.
Oh, so the prestidigitation no longer exists on the Moonstone gem?
Yeah, it only lasts an hour. And I think I would have dispelled.
Well, I mean,
it
you
as soon
detect
as,
okay. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, you do detect Thel's prestidigitation, and you detect the school of it, which you suss out is the prestidigitation.
And Kelbus is just going to casually run his thumb over that area and dispel it, if possible.
Sure, we can say you guys do that. That's fine. Yeah, why not?
I take it. I think I would take it off as soon as it was getting boxed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Then you don't detect anything once you take a look at it.
Cool. All right, let's go with Sunday roleplay now.
Okay, Sunday's like, oh, you're back. Lovely to see you.
Yes, our wonderful
God,
friend,
please leave us.
Chadwick.
The guard leaves.
Bye. See you again. See you again.
My God, please leave
Warforged.
us.
Kelbus is in the office holding a bowl of Sunday.
Kelbus has got a bowl of Sunday. What did you say, Danny?
I thought he said, "God, please leave us." No, he left a long time ago. He ain't
Yeah,
around
they
no
did. They
more.
left 1,587 years ago.
I tell you, we have never strayed further from God's light than we are now.
Every day we even stray further.
Hooray! Oh man. How is our good friend Chadwick doing?
Lovely. I take it you've seen Davienne.
Yes, thank you so much for setting us up. A wonderful lady who will, of course, remain safe and intact.
Well, I don't really care either way. I just want Fabricio to be stopped so he gets off my ass.
That's perfect, and we would love to get him off of your ass so that Dorothy can get back on it.
What do you want with Dorothy?
Speaking of your lovely Warforged companion, we do have need of her. Not in the way you might think. Not
No,
not for
I
your
think
typical
I know what
service.
you're talking about. You
Do
need
you?
her to dabble with Fabricio's machines, don't you?
You are such an intelligent businessman. It's no wonder we were
Fine.
able to
Well, I
strike a
have
deal
to
with
let you know that unfortunately she will only ever respond to Twiggy Longbottom. And right now, I currently have a spell on me that makes me in his visage to her. So you will have to do the same to yourself.
Really?
Will like to cast Alter Image, and he will make himself look like Twiggy Longbottom.
Well, I see you already have that under control, but I'm pretty sure that somebody such as yourself will have a very hard time getting into the getting underneath the citadel.
So is there something else that you're doing Is there something else that you're doing in order to convince Dorothy that you're Twiggy?
He takes off a bracelet and hands it to them. Here.
You are such a helpful man. I would love to reward your kindness and diligence, and I would like to take a pouch out of my pocket that contains 5 more of his gems and place it on his desk and slide it over to him and say, "This
He
is
just
for
kind of
you."
looks at them with a sneer on his face. Like,
And again,
Very
there's
well.
more where that came from.
I don't think
I
he wants
know.
to
It's
dance.
amazing, isn't it? Is there anything else you want?
It
Dorothy!
sure is.
Oh, I'm sorry. She won't respond to me. And he just kind of like waves in your general direction, Thel, or whoever took the bracelet.
I
Who?
didn't.
I'll hold it out for someone to take from me because I don't think Thel would make a very good Twiggy.
Can I say
Violet,
not give it to Sammy, please? Please don't.
Oh. You know what? I'll hold it out. I'll hold it out to hold it out between Violet and Slembo.
Can I take it? I'll take it.
No.
Does Sammy
I'll
just
take
snatch
it. I'll
it?
snatch it. Let's fucking go. Also, I'm back. Hi, friends.
Hi. Do you wait? Do
Sammy
you,
takes
Isaac,
it.
do you know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you, okay,
it's a
you were
thing that helps
listening.
me be more. What's it called? That makes the robot listen to me more.
Yeah, it turns you into a corrupt 2 foot high, 5 foot wide halfling called
Yeah,
Twiggy
it's a long
Longbottom.
body. And you'll at that moment I'll drop my disguise self and then reapply it and look like Twiggy Longbottom.
Oh my God, it's a kid. Why did you bring a kid into here?
We
Girls just
don't
wanna have fun.
What is
ourselves.
wrong with you people? I
We
thought I
don't
was
have-
horrible. This is even worse.
Actually,
is gonna
I'm
take away one
Twiggy
of his arms.
Longbottom and
He speaks with a Canadian accent.
Oh, I don't know what Canadian accents sound like.
Oh, I speak
Sorta
with
like
a
these
Canadian accent,
rules.
eh?
Oh, actually, I'm a Canadian. I'm Twiggy Longbottom. Oh, I'm bad at accents.
And he's on acid.
You're just back
He's
on
on accents.
acid.
I slipped into telly there.
You really did. You went straight to Telly.
It's a comfort
It's a
zone.
little like this.
Sir, Master Longbottom. And then you see Dorothy looking exactly as she was the day you met her and beat her ass, coming right out of the door.
Wow. Good times. Don't worry, Sunday. That's not a child. That's just a very fresh-faced halfling.
Very.
You look a little tall for a halfling. And you know what? I don't care anymore. Just
That's
take
the
her
shame.
and go, and I expect her back in mint condition upon your return.
Oh, don't worry. She'll be as good as we can possibly get her.
He will be well taken care of and very lubricated.
That's
Oh,
wild.
Don't worry.
this
wild.
clean hair.
Don't worry, man. We're solving your problem. You don't even need to worry about that shipment to. Oh my God, what was his name? Not Arbuckle.
Arduous
Arduous.
Buckley,
Sean Arbuckle.
which is a play on words for Alduous Huxley.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was supposed to be Bum Tickly.
Bum tickling. No need to worry about your shipment to Buckley. We've got it under control. So if our mutual friend does call you back, you can let him know that everything is on its way and we'll be good to go.
Oh yeah, you
Do
can
you
tell
We're
know
them
all well
everything's
aware of how
covered.
good the post is in these parts.
hmm Now, do you know where we can find a liaison or even just this machine
And
itself?
just when you say that, this courier from Skyrim bursts to the door and says, "I've been looking
Fuck.
for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your
God
hands
damn.
only."
Who is he
And he
looking
looks,
at?
and he looks at Kelbis. Let's
Oh
see
my
here.
God.
A letter. Said it's from a professor.
Oh,
not
son
much
of a
else.
bitch.
Looks like that's it. Gotta
not this
go. You have a package for me? He points at the box. He points to the box that Thel's carrying.
Oh, I didn't actually take out the box. No.
Oh, because I can have that delivered in under 4 hours.
No.
Okay. He just leaves.
Have a good day.
Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
How in the hell does this courier know where the fuck we are?
Do not.
Man,
Do not. Don't worry about it.
I'm very much worried about it.
I
Do
think
not
the
do not
postal
challenge- do
service
not
has
challenge-
better mind reading abilities than the other
Yeah.
people.
If this courier
The po-
can find us randomly, then
Do
imagine
not
where-
challenge the postal service of the patchwork material plane.
This courier is actually the strongest Warforged.
Actually, I've heard that the postal service really goes to such great heights to get their job done. Nobody? Y'all
I'm
are
sorry, I'm not.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's.
I sighed in disappointment.
I'm just gonna assume that the post office is full of mind flayers.
What's a mind flare?
That was above table. Shut up. Oh, God. Incredible.
So anyway, Kelbus, you now have a scroll from your professor.
Professor Genius, I will read it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, are you gonna DM me the message?
So. Yeah. So in the message, you could. I mean, you choose to just read the scroll right now, or do you choose to wait until you get back?
I'll wait until I get back.
Okay.
Baby, get
So-
back. Ooh.
Is there anything else you guys want to do with Chadwick Sunday?
Samo, you got anything?
We get a Sunday to go, like in like some kind of magical frozen container for later.
May I suggest a peach sundae? It's very delectable.
Actually, I also have some questions. Does the android or automaton have any specific, like, I don't know, commands that we have to follow? I have to follow to tell them to do things?
I will follow your every whim, Master Longbottom. I don't care what it is.
Oh. I forgot you were here in the room with us. Oh,
It's
yeah?
always this way, Master Longbottom. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Forged in the
Oh,
room
yeah,
with us
I
now.
remember, alright. Yeah.
Perfect.
He's on acid.
I'm on Canadian acid.
It smells like bacon. It's just bacon grease.
It's actually maple syrup.
Oh my god.
Anything else?
I got nothing.
I guess I'm good.
Alright, I'm going to just a second here. I'm going to take us to the cabin.
Oh,
In the woods?
I know
it's gray.
it's great. Hang on, I'm putting you guys in this.
Also,
scene right
also, shout out to fucking Cuomo who ceded to Mandami, which is great for us, probably, hopefully.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
exciting news
Wild.
for us. Let's see if he can hold through with all of shit.
now. Hey Nate, try loading in now. I switched scenes.
Yeah, I just logged in.
Yeah, there was something fucked with that scene for you. I'm sorry, I didn't know what it was.
Alright, so Miss Prayer gotta rejoin.
No, you're all
I
in.
gotta reload too.
Watching the Gray Void.
The
Fuck, I
Groid.
preloaded the scene too. I don't know why it's doing this shit.
I have a gray screen.
Fuck! Refresh everyone. I'm sorry.
Refresh.
Ricola.
I will never ever get the voice of that SMG from Borderlands 2 out of my brain.
Oh my god, it's just which maps?
Whoa. I love just switch maps.
So, for reference, you guys called that a Sparrow.
Oh, nice. Wonderful.
Why the
What a
barrel?
nice barrel.
Now it's all black.
I like that boulder.
It's a very
That's
nice
a
bowl.
boulder.
I don't like that boulder.
Jay Schlatt, please. I have a wife and kids.
What did that boulder do to you?
I am the boulder. I cannot fight a little girl.
No, you're Twiggy Longbottom. Twiggy Long Boulder.
I am the boulder. I can't fight a little girl, don't you know?
Don't you know?
The boulder,
The boulder
is confused.
The boulder is conflicted, eh? The boulder is over his conflictions, don't you know?
the boulders over his conflictions about fighting a girl.
The boulder's gonna crack open a Miller Lite.
So,
I just referred tonight to all Canadian accents. Thank you.
so you guys are at the cabin. Can everyone see everything?
No.
I refreshed
On the
it still.
stream.
I'm sorry,
The
what?
boulders
Yeah,
refreshing the page.
I'm refreshing mine as well.
Also, I'm watching it on Stefan's, so we can keep going.
So am I.
All right.
I'm sorry, whose?
You.
You mean Grim, right?
Grim.
Grim.
Thank you.
Grim. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so you guys are here now, and Orion's like, "Oh, you're back. How is the progress on your mission?"
We're from outer space.
It's going a little better. We got ourselves a bit of progress on blackmailing good old Chadwick and got into contact with someone who might know something about Fabricio.
Oh yeah, now we have a real good control over a little automaton over there, yeah?
Oh, I see you have one of Longbottom's servants under your control. Interesting. I didn't realize she was. And Will's like, well, I mean, as soon as I entered the place, they were all over me, and I kind of had to just ditch her. So I guess they just took her. Yeah. Don't know what happened to the Kalashtar and that half orc though.
Strange. I wonder if they'll turn up.
And Orion's like, oh, by the way, that halfling fellow of yours, Austin, I met him back at Akrishal, and he said that he was on the run because a deranged stalker fan was chasing him. He left me this, and he pulls out the scarf.
Huh.
If any of you want, you can take it. He said it'll help you somehow.
Really?
Scarf.
What was the deal with the scarf?
It was the person he slept with, Cassandra, Cassie, gave it to him, saying that her great grandmother had it, and that some man with one arm collapsed in her tavern, and she nursed him back to health. Fell in love with him, but then she said, "No, thank you. I already love someone else, but I'm about to basically where I'm going. I don't need my heart." And he,
Damn it.
and I don't need my heart anymore. And he left her the scarf as a token of thanks, and the scarf says A+D on it.
Wow.
Okay, real quick. Two things.
Yeah.
First of all, the map is black and white for me. It doesn't have any colors. Is that supposed to be that way?
Weird.
It's
Oh,
like
it's
grayscale.
It's got colors.
I saw it voted in with colors for a brief second, but now it's all black and white. I'm not
How's
really
that?
sure. Oh, there you go.
That's so
That fixed
strange.
it.
That's a
Whatever
glitch
you
with
just-
people who have. That's a glitch with people who have dark vision.
Okay, cool. Second question is not a question. I need to run to the bathroom real quick, and I'm very sorry about that.
All right, that's
You don't
fine.
have
Go
to be
ahead.
sorry. Go piss,
No, you
girl.
can't go to the bathroom. No, don't go. No.
No bathroom breaks during D&D.
Wow.
I say as I went on the little mini adventure to go grab my food.
By the way,
You know, if the-
how is the food?
If the scarf is from Cassie, I feel like it's only right that Violet take it.
Yeah, sure.
If the scarf
violet
is
is
from
not
Cassie,
made,
it's
so-
only right to burn that thing.
To burn it. Oh no, we have to tie it up and put it in a cage.
Make sure you run it over like purple light.
Oh god. No, do whatever with it. I'm not suggesting anything realistically with it.
So, Sammy, are you taking the cape? Because I was gonna take it.
The what?
The cape.
I can. If no one else wants
Or
it.
Violet can take it, like you said.
Okay.
Nate, are you okay with that?
I might as well.
All right,
Add a
cool.
little bit to the outfit.
Oh, Nate was gonna take it. Oh, my bad.
You do have to attune to it, though.
Oh, right.
Oh wait,
anybody will have-
Sammy's icon is wearing a scarf.
If you don't have
Oh,
any
there you
attunement slots, I'll
Whatever.
take it because I only have one.
Yeah, I'll
I
hold
actually
on
have
to
no
that.
idea.
I give it
Only
to
sorry, what?
attuned
Sammy.
to one thing.
Okay.
which I never use because I'm traumatized.
Wait, I guess we could actually try to figure out how it will quote unquote help. And
Well,
then we could
so if you
determine.
remember, the way that Austin attuned to it is he thought of his first love, and then when he remembered it, who it was, he gained +1 AC bonus by wearing it.
Mhm.
Lover's protection.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we should put that on Sammy.
Yeah, actually, can we give that to me,
What
please?
is your first love?
maybe.
There was a girl who gave me her snacks in the orphanage. She was very nice.
Actually, what was the name of that princess that I showed Violet's pet snake to? She was very pretty,
Oh.
very cute, and
Naomi? You
What was
thinking of Naomi?
Yeah.
Naomi? Yeah, the second star child, Aurelius' successor.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she was really cool. Even though she kind of ignored me, and I just
She gave you the food. She gave you the key to the food stores to the capital.
I still have that on my equipment.
You still fucking do.
Ooh, that definitely. That's definitely a sign right there.
that's
Sign
just a
from the
sign
stars,
that
if you
she
will.
wants me to take her on a date when I come back. And like it's a little
Okay.
picnic.
Hooray! There you go.
A picnic at those food stores.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say you attuned to it. Congratulations.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Are
Are you gonna put it in my inventory, or do I need to make it?
I did put it in your inventory. How do I wait? Equip. Edit.
Let's fucking go. Now my AC is gonna be 14.
Oh shit!
Look out, world!
Here comes Sammy.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this before next session because.
Here comes Sammy Claus.
Oh no, it just works if you equip it. Okay, never mind.
Here
Never mind. We're
comes
good.
Santa
We're good. We're good.
Claus.
All right. So yeah, there you go.
That's Santa Claus.
All right. And then Oren is now gonna get your attention back. He says, "I was able to call in a favor from an old janitor I saved from imprisonment, and I got the floor plans to Broken Blade Castle and the Citadel. Since there's massive amounts of magical energy and some other unknown source of power in an underground complex connected to the Citadel, this must be where the project is housed. The castle is where the masquerade is being held. Will need to be infiltrated by you all to get access to Fabricio. He's planning on activating the linking crystals between the Sean Captain Arduous and Rothschild Captain E2 communications. The party will need to confront Fabricio when his plan blows up in his face. It doesn't seem that anyone, even the Queen herself, understands the scope of the project. When you foil his plan, he can safely be exposed before the noble houses and the common elected."
Is he?
Now,
Do we have any idea where those guard captains? Do we have any idea what their plan is to get, like, what the process would be like, was going to be like, of them using, like, applying the crystal to the other guard captain, or were we just kind of leaving?
he
that
was
up
going to
to-
do it. He was going to do it during the party, and if you remember, Oren said that Fabricio doesn't like to appear in public often. What he does, he likes to make a grand spectacle of it.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. So should we? Trying to think. So we're thinking we meet back up with Sunday at this gathering if possible. Give him the crystal if we haven't already, so that he can pass it off. You know, pass off the sabotaged crystal. And then
Well, here's the thing.
and then
Here's the
we'll
thing you have to
follow-
realize.
Yeah.
Fabricio already has a crystal
He has a crystal.
that he's
yes.
putting in E2 communications. The other one needs to be delivered to Arduous. You took the one that was to be delivered to Arduous.
Oh, that's right. That was that. Right. That was the one too.
That's why I had the courier come in. 'Cause I'm like, oh, you could just hand it to him and I'll have it delivered.
My bad. That went over my head. I didn't realize
do
that
you want-
we were
do you
trying
want-
to
do you want to have that be
I didn't
your
realize. Sure. Yeah, right at Destiny Point. Because I for some reason I wasn't. For some reason, I wasn't registering that we wanted to get that one back to Sharn.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, we need to. I was like, yes, we need to. I was like, oh, because Fabricio wanted Sunday to get a new one from whatever, from Fase, then we had it, and then we would like be giving it to Sunday to then give back to Fabricio or something. But no, it was actually to send to Sharn, not for him to give back to Fabricio. So that's my bad. I misunderstood. And that's why I was like, no, why would I? I was like, no, why would I let this random courier take this MacGuffin that we're dealing with? So that's on me.
Now, there is the matter. I do believe you said that Sunday said you have to do something at the Citadel to recalibrate them. Well, somebody's going to need to sneak into the Citadel, into the underground complex with Dorothy to get this done.
Oh, I am so good at sneaking. I can do this.
Perhaps it's like, don't worry about it, kid. I volunteer to do it.
Oh.
I can fit through pipes and stuff, and I'm sure that the dame over there isn't going to have any problem getting past the other guards.
Abster, are you really willing to risk that with us?
Phil, I'm standing out here looking at the night sky, and it's absolutely beautiful. I thank you so much for letting me come out here and be able to do this.
Incredible.
I think I'm ready. I'm ready to do what I have to do to make sure that everything gets done. I just have one thing in return. When this is all over, ask the Queen to give liberty to the people of the Cogs.
And cheese.
And cheese, lots of cheese, and peanut butter.
One thing that Viola said to Lady Renia when Paps was talking about, thank you for letting me see the sky, she just leans in and says, oh, he's gonna die. Miserably.
Don't say that about my boy. Don't say that about my sweet Pabst. my sweet raton.
Sweet little Pabst raton.
I can tell when a character is a goner.
No. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. We can go together because
You know what? I'll do it.
I'm back. What I miss?
Paps is gonna die.
Paps volunteered to sneak into the Citadel to override the with Dorothy to override to recalibrate the machine so that the altered crystals render the entire thing useless.
Wait, I just realized. Do you know what to do, or do we just trust that Dorothy will understand the instructions?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention that Davienne gave you instructions on how to do it.
Oh, okay, wonderful, cool. If we
If she designed
have
the machine, she would know how to do it.
Perfect. Yeah, if we have just like a little instruction booklet that we can just give to copy and give to Pabst.
Yeah.
And that's perfect.
And then Oren says, by the way, and he hands everybody these little clip-on earrings. That is, these are all communication devices, so you can speak to each other. Especially important so that Pabst. What?
Glamorous.
Yeah. And in addition to that, if you all are going to be attending the masquerade, you're going to need to have disguises. And I think, looks at Rule, they can fit the tinfoil masks, the tinfoil hats into the mask, and this should work, right? And Rule says, yep, it works every time. And then Lady Renia pops up. And then Lady Renia pops up and says, I actually have a seamstress contact here in Road. She doesn't know anything. She's just a massive gossip and a great source of intel. She can actually make us some very good costumes for the masquerade, all within a day, if I give her the right amount of money. But
you don't say.
Yeah, I do say.
Wait a second, hold on. One of you just said works every time. How often have you tried hiding tinfoil hats inside of masquerade masks?
Oh, no, I mean, I just kind of hide it behind my headband and it works.
Oh, okay.
It works every time they use the foil.
I was gonna say, that would have been a very awfully specific scenario.
Works every time. The one time.
You know what they say. 20% of the time, 100% of the time.
If I had a nickel for every time the specific situation showed up, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's very weird that it's happened twice.
A lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
At this point, you are all free to take a long rest before the next day.
You're
magnificent. So should we this seamstress friend of yours, how can we get into should we get in contact with specifications, or are you going to act as a sort of
It's okay. I already know It's okay. I already know each of your 3 measurements. I could gauge just by looking at you, and I can let her know about your visage, and we can get very down to the extra minute detailed descriptions of you all.
That's very impressive. I already have a write-up.
Very well. And she goes ahead and takes it from you.
Wonderful. It's an absolutely exacting document.
There you go.
written on vellum.
There you go. Our measurements. I'm talking about the 3 measurements. You know, like waist, bust, waist, bust, and what was the other one? Fucking image.
It's probably hips. Oh, inseam, you're right.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's what happens. And she goes ahead and goes ahead and she gets that information and sends it to, and she's about to leave for the seamstress. When anybody want to say anything at the last minute before she
I just need to look
goes
like
and comes
Twiggy
back?
Longbottom.
Orin's like, no, you don't. Twiggy Longbottom's dead.
Wait, isn't that
And Paps is
one
like,
pretending to be?
besides, well, Paps will pretend to be him now.
Oh.
As he's taking Dorothy down.
Oh.
Down to Goblin Town?
Down,
No,
down,
you guys
down,
already,
to
you guys already were in Goblin Town. Paps came from Goblin Town. Now you're
That's
out of
true.
Goblin
Gobbling
Town.
is nuts.
No!
No,
Wait,
I'm
mind
just saying it,
Goblin
I had
Town.
to. I'm not proud of it.
I have been in the
Oh.
bathroom this entire time, and I am just
are you
standing outside.
Are you at least proud of the mind
Incredible.
goblins?
We love mind goblins. Oh, Phil makes sure to give Pabst a piece of his glamour weave clothing so that he can try and disguise himself if need be,
Yeah.
like by blending in with walls or patterns or something.
Thank you, Cathal. You're a very
Try and
kind
get-
soul.
Of course, I'd do anything to keep you safe, Pabst. I would kill everyone in this room and then myself if anything happened to you.
No amount of plot armor.
Looks
will
over.
outwit
I
it.
appreciate that, but don't. So, Paps, Paps knows what he's going to do. Lady Renia is about to leave with everybody's orders for the masks and gowns and everything. Anything else you want to do before you guys take a long rest? By the way, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Rule says, oh, by the way, they're not going to let your weapons into the place, but I can sneak in and hide them in a safe drop spot, in a dead drop for you.
Yep,
Um,
and I could summon mine to me just as part of being an Eldritch Knight, so that's even easier.
Perfect.
That
They'll tosses his gun up to the air and it just disintegrates.
Oh
Forgot
god.
to wash my hands.
I don't even have weapons. I just have books to read.
You have a mace.
Oh, I don't need that. That's fine. You can take that.
Hold on.
Kelbus will turn his staff into a walking stick.
You also have a
Very
crossbow.
nice.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Speaking of Kelbus, he would like to read that scroll now.
All right, the scroll says
idea.
from Professor Genius, dearest Kelbus, do not concern yourself with the Void Stones. They are ancient artifacts that were recovered from Strixhaven University a long time ago and bear absolutely no relevance to your mission to stop the greater evil. Do not let them distract you. Dearest, your mentor, Professor Genius.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Genius. I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
I just assumed his first name was Gene.
Gene Wilder?
Genius. Anyway.
I
Anyway, so that's- yeah.
It made me really happy when they closed Kids R Us and replaced it with Gene R Us.
It's a charity.
Kelbus will put the letter away.
So you guys have a long rest. So speaking of the Void Stone, does anybody want to try to attune to it?
Me.
Oh man, we're doing it again. Hell yeah.
Is this
And
the one?
Sammy.
Never mind, we're good.
It's
the spicy rock.
What is it?
Wisdom. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw. I can't believe I've done so poorly on every single one of these rolls.
I can't believe I'm out of tea.
19.
Hey! Oh my god, yes.
All right. So Sammy, your vision fades, and then you're brought to a vision of a girl You're right with the same vision. You are some girl you're hiding behind a tree, watching a hunched over figure coughing and exiting a cabin and walking into the forest. Your vision comes back, and you hear the words, "Why?"
Ooh.
I think that may have awakened something in me. I'm not gonna explore that any deeper.
It's a new.
It's just called puberty, Sammy.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Does anybody else want to give it a shot?
Gelbus, did you share the letter with did you read the letter out loud from Genius this time?
You know, I will say that I did for the entire party.
Okay.
Kelvis will like to attempt to attune to the crystal.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Standing by to make sure he's okay.
Nope, he's gonna fall flat with a 9.
Roll me a d4 for psychic damage.
God damn it.
You take one
Okay.
psychic damage.
Only
Thel, would you like to?
sure. You
Alright.
okay, Gelbus?
Yeah, I'm okay. And just a drop of blood runs down his nose.
Ooh. Is it? What is it? It's a save again.
Yes, wisdom.
Yeah.
All right. Wish me luck.
Whoa,
All right.
24.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. Let me make sure I can find. Oh, actually, give me just a second here.
Oh, sure.
So, your vision fades, and you can see that you're climbing the tree. Something is clawing at your ankles, trying to drag you down. You slip off the tree, breaking several branches as you come down. You manage to entangle whatever it is that's attacking you in the vines, but the vines also have you around the neck. You're in a constant state of tug of war.
Hmm.
They're hurting me. Help me. And then Thel disappears from the rest of the group.
What?
That's
Are you serious?
That was 3 attunements, Brandon.
Yeah.
All right, give me just a second here. I'm gonna bring this up in a second here.
Oh,
suboptimal.
suboptimal.
You hear so.
Oh no.
As you do, you guys see a hand grab Thel and it disappears into a portal as you hear the following.
What? Is it fucking...
Can I make the attempt to reach for Thel?
Oh my goodness.
You do, but you miss, and this
Can
is what's
I-
gonna happen.
Command Casperella to jump into the portal.
Casperella will just sit there silently and stare at Thel as he disappears.
I would like to read
It's okay,
Casperella's
Casperella.
mind
We'll
to
still
see-
love you. We'll work on that command.
Does
We'll work on
Casperella
that.
comment on this?
Casperella says he is with the Void now.
What? No. Casperella, I was good to you.
Wait, Casperella, what do you mean that he's with the Void? What do you mean?
okay. So
So hang on. This is what's gonna happen. So Thel,
Okay. Yeah.
you come back to consciousness.
Oh good.
When you return from your vision, you find yourself in a nearly pitch dark room. Your hands are bound and your tongue feels swollen. You feel the cold touch of a blade at your neck, and you hear a familiar voice. You really had to do it, didn't you? You could have just given the stone to Oren and he'd have thrown it in the pile with the bones. But no, you had to gaze into the void, and now it knows you, and now Razalo will know where you are at all times. So now I have to make a decision. I either kill you, or let Razalo kill you, or hope you can keep up a good self-care routine. You can barely see the silhouette of the interloper walking to the other side of the room, which is very dimly lit, and she throws you a strongly scented bag. It smells like coffee.
Whoa.
She pulls out what you assume is a gun and trains it on you. Brew this and drink it every day, or the stone will overtake your mind and Razalo will immediately find you. Then he'll be able to find me. Pray I find you again first, and that I'm still good at painless kills.
Can I speak?
You can speak, but you kind of come out like this.
Girl, if there's one thing you should know about fairies is that we have excellent self-care routines.
Good, then you won't have any problem brewing this drink and making your mind sharp.
And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's drinking.
Excellent. Then we're in agreement.
Now who the fuck are you?
Who am I? I'm someone who wants to see the Golden Path stopped as much as everyone else. Perhaps even more so. Unfortunately, it seems I'm wanted by everyone and not because I'm good with the blade.
Ben, would I be able to cast anything?
Nope.
If it requires somatic or verbal components, no.
I only need a verbal component. And if I can still speak at all, then I think I can do it.
Try it.
You think you can do it?
Yeah, I think I can do it. I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
I think I can.
I only fans.
I'd like to Misty Step.
So you try speaking, and as soon as you do, a bullet grazes your right ear. She says, "Try that again." And I'm gonna have to take the coffee back.
Oh, she doesn't know what my verbal components are. Bitch. This is the I'm assuming this is the same figure from the bank vault, right?
Yes. So hang on. I'm going to. I'm going to post it in character info stuff. This is what she looks like.
Ah, okay.
It's not
So,
important.
you have anything else you'd like to ask before I let you go?
Yes. Do you maintain that rifle? Do you maintain that weapon yourself?
I have a guy.
Very nice. I think our goals align.
Oh, do you? Do you think so?
Quite possibly. This is not easy to do.
That's why it's fun.
I'm so proud of you. It's so good.
At the very
Well,
least,
we're
it
done with
seems
this,
we
we're
both
gonna-
hate Braslow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you want to kill him.
Yes, I've been trying to, but I can't find where he is because I can't let him find where I am. And if I was to try to find where he is, he would be able to find me, and I'd have 1,000 soldiers with their blades at my throat.
Is there a way we can be in touch?
The only way to keep in touch with me is through the stone, and if you were to let me know where you are, you would let Raslo know where you are, and then you'd have 1,000 blades at your throat.
I see. Okay. Shit, I don't know what else to do here.
So, anything else you'd like to say before I let you go? Or kill you?
Well, I do believe it's in your best interest to let me go.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd also like to say, call me.
Call you?
Mm-hmm.
Call me
Okay.
maybe.
I'll let you know, Fel. Now get out of here. Hopefully for good. And she teleports you back into the cabin.
What the fuck?
Phil, are you okay? Phil!
Your tongue no longer feels swollen, and the restraints around your hands magically are gone. What's
They
that
just appear-
circle?
They just appear right where it was?
Yeah, you just appear right back where you were. Let me go ahead and bring up.
Is the stone still in my hand?
The stone is still in your hand.
Okay.
So now that you have attuned, you have the following abilities. You can cast
Oh.
Misty Step as a cantrip. You can cast Dimension Door as a cantrip.
What?
you can understand deep speech. You can ritual cast, but it takes an hour plane shift.
Oh my.
Every long rest, you must succeed another DC 10 wisdom check or suffer one level of madness, the effects of which will be arbitrarily defined by me.
Yo.
We do love madness out here.
Congratulations, Thel. You have successfully attuned to the Void Stone.
Oh Christ.
I
Yeah,
think
Kelvix isn't jealous or anything.
I don't think you should be. I don't think this is good.
We're gonna end it here today
Oh,
because Sammy has to go, or Isaac has to go.
bye, Isaac. We love you.
That's me. I
In
have to
2
go.
weeks from now, we are going to have the final showdown at Broken Blade Castle for this arc.
Oh wait, 2 weeks from now. Wait a second. Wait a
Nice.
second. I just realized something.
Oh, are you going to be in Santa Fe?
I am going to be in New Mexico 2 weeks from now, but 3 weeks from now I'll be here.
Would everybody be okay for 3 weeks from now?
Wait,
absolutely legal. Yeah, that's great.
wait,
Yeah, that works.
I don't know my schedule
Wait, I might-
until the Wednesday before.
wait. I might be stupid. Hold on.
My
So I'm
God.
leaving on Sunday. That's the 29th. And I'm gonna. No, I will be here. I will be here on the 8th.
All right, 2 weeks from now. Let's
I will
go.
be here on the 8th. Sorry. Yeah, it's next week that I'm gone. 2 weeks
Right.
I will be here.
Look at
I am just going to say this right now. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this up next week or next time. I think it'll take another 2 sessions to finish up this arc.
sure.
Okay.
But after that, we will move on to the next arc after that. And I think you all are going to be very happy with what comes in the next couple of sessions.
Nice.
Exciting.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Good. Good night, friends. I have to wake up in 4 hours. Let's go.